So let's talk about wealth. It wasn't that long ago that to get wealth, we believed we had to come from wealth. We'd inherit wealth, we'd inherit family business. We believed that people who went to college, university, or had wealth were destined to have wealth and others were just not. And that hasn't been true for a long time. There are many people who've come from nowhere and created phenomenal wealth. And if other people can do it, you can do it too. But what that means is to attract wealth, you have to really look at your old beliefs and shatter them, smash them, get rid of them. And 3 things need to happen for you to acquire wealth. The first is you have to go back and think, well, what is my gift? It's very hard to be successful doing something you absolutely hate. What you love to do between the age of 7 and 14 is actually pretty much a clue to your unique gift and your unique skill set. What did you love to do? Take your mind back between 5 and 15. What gave you joy? What gave you pleasure? Jo Malone was forever picking flowers and mocking up perfume. I was writing stories about children that didn't have a mother. I became a therapist. She created an amazing brand of perfume. So what did you love? Were you always making puzzles? Maybe your gift is to be a strategist. What is your gift? Your gift lies directly behind and is connected to what you love to do. Very hard to succeed at doing something you hate. Step 2 is let's take a look at how can you perfect your gift. We live in a world where there are hundreds, thousands of YouTube tutorials. You can learn marketing, you can learn search engine optimization, you can learn so many things, but what you require will certainly require something of you. If your gift is to create jewelry, for instance, or pottery, then you also have to have the gift of getting stores to sell your goods. I met someone recently who got her goods into Sephora, and then they told her they were going to let her go, and she went into Sephora every day and just sold her produce, and now she still has one of the highest ranges in Sephora, because when they said we're going to drop you, she said give me 1 more week, and she went in every day and learned the skill of talking to customers. Often our second skill is to learn how to market ourselves, learn how to be a PR. You can learn how to do your own PR, by the way. You can learn anything. So when you've done step 1, found your gift and truly done the work on believing in yourself, step 2 is perfect your gift. Step 3, take your gift to market. It's very hard to do step 3 if you haven't done step 1. For instance, I worked with someone who's an artist, a very good artist, but couldn't get her work into galleries. You know why? She never even tried. And she said, oh no, I just can't do that. But you see, when she did step 1, I'm an amazing artist, so talented, so gifted. My work should be in the windows of galleries. I deserve it. People love my work. She had to do that over and over and over again. And then step 2, she had to learn a pitch. What do you say? You don't go to go and go, I got this painting here. You have to learn. How do you approach a customer? What do you say? And then step 3 was now go to the gallery. You've done step 1. You know you're good. Step 3, she went to a gallery and they said, it's not our style, but there's a gallery over there who would love your work. And they did. She left with it in the window. So you have to do all of these 3 things in sequence. And then not only will you go to success, success will come to you. We're going to do some work now, some hypnotic work to change everything, to let you find out where did you get those limiting beliefs from? Who told you that you couldn't make it? Who told you? One of my clients told me, he's a very, very famous designer, but when he was younger, his father, who was always drawing shoes, would throw them in the fire and go, this is not work for a man. And for years he had this blocking thought, it's not really the right thing, because the memory of the father ripping them off and throwing them in the fire. I had another client who was a writer whose father did the same thing. He burnt her books and said there's no money in writing. And although she did make a living, she was also an alcoholic because she couldn't deal with these conflicting beliefs. Your mind can't hold conflicting beliefs. It also can't hold conflicting thoughts. I want success, but who am I? I want to write this book, what if nobody buys it? I want my own business, what if it fails and I lose everything? So we're going to go back now and have a look at where you got these conflicting thoughts, conflicting beliefs from, and then we're going to release them so that you can not only attract wealth, but also attract abundance and success. So make sure you're somewhere where you won't be disturbed. Switch off your phone, make yourself super comfortable, sit or lie back. All I'm going to ask you to do is this, just look at my eyes. You're going to roll your eyeballs up And keeping your eyeballs up, you're going to simultaneously close your eyelids down. If you can do that, which of course you can do, you're going to an alpha state, and then you're going to a delta state where you're very receptive to suggestions. So practice now, look up, keep the eyeballs up, close the lids down. Now let's do it for real. Just make yourself comfortable and look up as high as you can, keeping your eyes as if you're trying to look at your very own eyebrows. Breathe in, breathe out. Take another deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Every time you blink, deep, powerful hypnosis is coming upon you. And just one more time, breathe in, keep your eyeballs up, and as you exhale, keeping your eyeballs up, just close your eyelids right down, all the way down. Forget all about the position of your eyeballs, just drop your chin. You're looking down 10 steps, and right now I want you to see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet connecting to step 10 and step 9 as you go deeper. You're taking step 8, going deeper into an awareness of yourself. You're taking step 7 as each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 6 as you gently, calmly, easily move on over to an even deeper level. You're taking step 5, you are halfway down. You're taking step 4, and every sound you hear is taking you deeper and further into hypnosis. You're taking step 3, going deeper with the sound of your heartbeat. You're taking step 2, going deeper with the sound of your own breathing. You are taking step 1. And as you go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper, your subconscious mind is always switched on. It is always on record, and your subconscious mind knows exactly how and where and why and when you ever got limiting beliefs about wealth, blocking thoughts about money. We're going to go back today and find out where you got those beliefs from, how they imprinted upon you. And then, of course, we're going to let go of them. I'm a great believer that you can't heal what you can't feel. And, of course, it's hard to fix what you don't understand, but understanding is power. So just before we begin, I want you to say to your mind, hey, mind, I really want to understand this. I'm ready. I want that information. I know it's stored in my subconscious. Give it to me. I want you to remember that you can look at any scene, even a sad, painful one, even a traumatic one, with fascination. You can go, wow, look at that. That's what shaped me. And then you can change what shaped you. So let's do it now on the count of 5. Your brilliant genius mind is going back, right back to a scene, place, event, and time that is linked to where and how you got money blocks. On the count of 4, you are becoming years younger. On the count of 3, you're becoming smaller, lighter, shorter. On the count of 2 and 1, you are drifting back, traveling back, moving back, going back to a vivid, vital, crucial, significant scene that is the cause of your money blocks. Not trying at all, just be there. As I click my fingers, it's rather like switching on a television set, switching on your laptop. The picture is warming up and there is a scene on the screen, and you are right in the middle of that scene. And as I ask you the next few questions, you immediately know how to answer them. This scene where you are now, is it daytime or nighttime? Are you inside or outside? Are you on your own? Anybody with you? And here's the only question that matters. In this scene where you are now, what are you doing, seeing, feeling? What are you experiencing? And I want you to stay in that scene. See what you saw, feel what you felt. As I click my fingers, your ears are open. You can even hear exactly what you heard. So see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. I want you to look over, to look around, to look right through that scene. And as you look over and around and through that scene, I want you to understand, how did that scene affect you? What did you learn? What did you hear? How did that scene impact you? How did it affect you? Look at it with fascination. Let this be your mic drop moment, your aha moment, your light bulb moment. Stay in that scene, look over it, look around it, look right through it. And then just put it to one side. We're going to do this just 2 more times. Again, on the count of 5, you are going back to a vivid, vital, crucial, powerful scene again. You're becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter years. Months, weeks, days are peeling away from your body. You're drifting back to a vivid, vital, crucial, powerful scene, a significant scene that is all to do with what shaped you, formed you, imprinted you. Just be there. Younger, smaller, lighter, shorter, just be there right now. And again, it's rather like you switched on your laptop. The picture is filling up the screen and you're right in the middle of it. This scene where you are now, is it daytime or nighttime, inside or outside, on your own or with people? And here's the only question that matters. What are you doing, seeing, feeling? What are you experiencing? As I speak, you can see what you saw. You can feel what you felt as I click my fingers. Your ears are opening. Here it comes. 1, 2, and 3. You can even hear exactly what you heard then. Look over, look around, look through that scene. How did that scene leave you with limiting beliefs about money and wealth and abundance? Look over it, look around it, look through it. Look at it with fascination. I want you to go, wow, look at that. Of course, that scene is all to do with how I got these beliefs. Look at it for another minute. And then put it to one side. We're going to do this just 1 more time. On the count of 5, you are going back to the most vivid, vital, crucial, powerful, significant scene that is all linked to limiting money beliefs. Again, you are becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter. Years, months, weeks, days are peeling away from your body as you drift right back right now. Just be there. As I click my fingers, the scene is springing to mind. This scene in your mind, is it daytime or nighttime? Are you inside or outside? On your own or is somebody with you? And here's the only question that matters in this scene. What are you doing, seeing, feeling, experiencing? I want you to see exactly what you saw. Feel what you felt, and here it comes. Your ears are open on the count of 1, 2, 3. You can hear what you heard. And again, you are looking at that scene with fascination. The word cure comes from the word curiosity. You are curious about that scene. You're saying things like, wow, look at that scene. Of course that's where I learned that. Of course that's where I heard that. Of course that's where I formed that. Look over and around and through that scene with curiosity, with fascination, with tremendous adult insight. And I want you to imagine on your left hand you're holding 3 scenes, 3 DVDs, 3 snapshots. And in your right hand you're holding a snapshot of you today with some limiting, blocking beliefs about money, with some incorrect wealth wiring. And your mind is saying those 3 scenes in the past and others just like them are absolutely linked to what's going on now. So you're looking at the scenes in your left hand to understand how those scenes shaped you, how they influenced you, what they cost you. What did those scenes imprint onto you? How did those scenes shape you, mold you, influence you? How did they form you? Take a minute and really understand that. And then understand something else. It doesn't matter how they shaped you or formed you or influenced you or even what they imprinted upon you, because today you get to shape and form and influence differently. You get to imprint on yourself a different belief. I want you to go back to scene 1. I want you to say, well, that's not me anymore because, and I want you to finish that sentence. That's not me anymore because I'm not for, I don't live with those people, I thought my father was right, in fact he was wrong. You have to form your own argument. I can't do that for you. I can guide you, shape you, help you. But I want you to do it. So repeat after me. About scene 1, that's not me anymore because, and tell me, talk to the camera, tell me, talk to the screen, tell me why that isn't you. Talk to the screen and tell me why that's not you. Imagine I'm right in front of you. And let's go back to scene 2 and do the same thing. Repeat after me these exact words. That's not me anymore because. Complete that statement. Take as long as you like, as long as you need. Keep going. And finally, scene 3. I want you to really go for it. I want you to go, that's not me anymore because. And tell me why that isn't you, can't be you, why you won't allow that to be you. So you can imagine a scene where you had to ask your father or mother for money, and they go, we haven't got it, and if I give you this, we can't have that, and then you get tremendously guilty for asking for something. But the antidote is to say, well, that's not me anymore. I don't ask my father for money for candy. I don't ask my mother for money so I can take a bus. I don't have to ask anyone for money for lunch. I have my own money. So when you go back and say, that's not me anymore, because you are changing the imprint, changing the coding, changing the wiring. Stay with it for another few minutes and do it again. Put all the 3 scenes together and say, that is not me anymore, because. Finish that sentence. And I want you to do one more thing. I want you to repeat word for word. Let's go. That cannot be me anymore for the rest of my wealthy, healthy life because. Finish that statement. And of course, long after this recording ends, you may want to take a notepad and write down more. Why isn't that you? Justify what isn't you. Explain why it isn't you. Because the truth is, when you were a little kid of 5 or 8 or 11, or even 13 or 14, you came to conclusions. You had to learn what you lived. And if you had parents saying that we can't afford it, don't be greedy, I want, never gets, if you have, someone else hasn't. If you have a parent like that, even with the best of intentions, oh, we can't afford it, don't ask, don't show me up by asking, never ask, we just haven't got the money. Then of course you learn to hold back, to believe you're never going to have what you want, is not available to you. But today, you get to change that belief, change the imprint. We're ready now to go on to step 3, which is wiring in, coding in, and firing in something completely new. So now I'm going to fill you up with new beliefs. And remember, the mind learns by repetition. When you're looking at a new belief, you can't be looking at an old one. The mind can't go into 2 lanes. It can't hold conflicting thoughts. While you're listening to new beliefs, new thoughts, you can't be focusing on the old. The mind doesn't work like that. Every thought you think is a blueprint. So as you go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper, you are aware of a powerful, wonderful, permanent, all-pervasive transformation taking place in you. You attract wealth. You are absolutely comfortable attracting money. You are comfortable discussing money, asking for money, negotiating for more money because you know you are worth it. You find it so easy to talk about money. You find it easy to sell your gifts and your skills. You have phenomenal self-belief. You know that you have a gift and a talent, and you know that you deserve to monetize your gifts and talents. Every day you are so comfortable talking about money, negotiating for money, finding people to finance you, support you, fund you. Every day you find it easy to find clients and customers because you have a gift. The universe gave you that gift. It also gave you the ability to monetize that gift, to take that gift to market. The more money comes to you, the more comfortable you feel, and you do good things with money. You share it. You help others. The more money you have, the more other people benefit. So many people benefit from you having money and having wealth. And because more people benefit from you having it, you have even more reasons to acquire it. So I want you to mentally think about all the good you will do with money. Who will you help? Who will benefit? Whose life will improve by you having wealth? The more answers you come up with, the more you are motivating yourself, coding yourself, conditioning yourself, programming yourself to attract wealth. And right now you are becoming super coded, super conditioned, super programmed to attract wealth. You are worthy of wealth. You are worthy of riches. You are worthy of abundance. You're able to live a good life, and you are secure with money. And I want you to think about something now. When you have money, do you put it in the bank? Do you hide it? Or do you spend it all immediately? Either of these answers show that you are not yet comfortable with money. You get rid of it, or you put it out of sight. And I want you to imagine that you are so easy with money. You always have money on you. You like paying for other people. You like paying for services that monetize other people as well as you. You are a money magnet. You're at ease with wealth. You are deserving of wealth, worthy of wealth, super comfortable, super familiar with wealth. You are enough to attract abundant wealth. You are deserving of abundant wealth. And you are super familiar with abundant wealth. It is available to you. You're familiar with it. You are worthy of it. You are deserving of it. And you do good things with it. And now take a minute and add in a few things that you might want to add, a few extras that you may want to add. You're comfortable negotiating for more money. You're comfortable selling your products for the right price. You're at ease with wealth. You show everyone around you it's a good thing. You do so many good things with wealth. And you feel deserving of it, ready for it, at ease with it. And the more you have, the more you give, the more you get, because you have that balance. Just like breathing out and breathing in, every day you give a breath away and you receive one back. And so it is with wealth. You give of your talents and you receive financially. You give a breath and you receive one. You give of your talents and financially you receive. You give of your skills and financially you receive. You give and receive. That's the truth about you. So knowing it, feeling it, believing it, you can slowly, calmly, easily, effortlessly just come back to your full awareness, feeling amazing, feeling wonderful, feeling phenomenal, feeling wealthy, and always using the words wealthy, abundant, rich, as I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant. It's all relative. And the more you get comfortable using those words, the more what you want wants you. What you are moving towards is moving towards you. So knowing it, feeling it, believing it, living it, open your eyes, take a deep breath. Come back into the room. Well done. Keep doing this. It always works. I'll see you next time.